in this kind of sphere of being perceived, of cringe culture, you are someone that has clearly found a way to navigate those ideas that maybe restrict you from creating the art that you want to, from expressing the person that you genuinely are in your work and in life, right? Where do you think people can start if they are struggling with that, if they are struggling with expressing themselves for any number of reasons?
Let's say like first starting off, like Bad Injera, for example, my art account, which is now public, started off as a Finsta, like a spam account where I would just post all my doodles, good or bad, kind of like complain and whine about like how I was feeling, and it would have like maybe 5 of my closest friends on it. And then as time went on and I became more comfortable with people seeing my work or like my ideas or how I was feeling, I started adding more and more people to the private page. And then I think it got to a point where it's like nothing actually happens. Like you'll be perceived, and then all that anxiety and fear you have of like how other people will see you or treat you is in your head. Like me and my friends say, like, nobody's gonna beat my ass. You know, like I'll say this or I'll post this, nobody's gonna come and beat my ass for doing it. And then you realize that nobody actually really cares, and that if they do, the most you'll get is maybe a comment. And then that comment may force you to like spiral a little bit in your head, but then you get over it because again, life goes on and you're not the center of the entire universe. But I think my advice would be, maybe if you're very like anxious or if you're a bit nervous, to start small, have a private page, and then get comfortable with sharing yourself and your ideas and what you feel, and then slowly start growing that list, and then just hit public. By you posting that thing, that poem, that story, that drawing, yeah, maybe you might get a little bit of hate, but somewhere out there, somebody's going to be like, oh, I feel the same way, you know? And then you build that connection. And it maybe it's just one person, but then it becomes 2, and then it becomes 3. And then, you know, slowly but surely, you create this network of people who also think like you and also feel like you. And even though it's not exactly like good feelings, like you said, negative or like that dark side of us, it's a part of human nature that we can't deny that everybody has.